Hi children, how are you doing? Well, today we are going to learn a very important English topic, English grammar topic, and that is about verbs. Well, as you are in grade 4, so I assume, I hope that you must have some basic information, some basic knowledge about verbs. So would you like to share your knowledge about verbs? What do you know about verbs? Okay. Yeah, please, one by one, please raise your hands and share your knowledge about verbs with me. Okay, yes, you please. Yeah. Okay. Verb is a word which shows actions. Okay, good. Yeah, please, you tell me what's your knowledge about verbs? Okay. All verbs have four forms. Good, good, very nice. Fantastic. Yeah, okay, you want to share something? Good. What do you want to share? There are two types of verbs. There are two classes of verb. And what are those classes, by the way? Regular verbs and irregular verbs. Okay, fantastic. You guys, you children have a lot of information about verbs. So just for revision, we are going to revise all about verbs. So we have learned that verbs are the words which shows action that happen around us or we perform. Okay. Let me tell you that the verbs or the verb is the most important part of a sentence. Without verb, there is no sentence at all. Okay. No matter if there are 4 or 5 words in a sentence, but there is no finite verb, that is not a sentence. Okay. So sentence is a sentence when there is at least one finite verb. Okay. So let's see what exactly the verbs look like. Okay, and what function do they perform. Let's see. There are some examples. I'm going to share these examples with you. Let's see this sentence. Sentence number 1. I dash apple juice. She dash a pizza every day. It is heavily today. Sun dash brightly. So my question to you is, what do you understand by this, by all these sentences? Do these sentences convey any message to you? Do you understand anything by these words, by these sentences? Yes or no? No. Okay. So there is something missing in all these 4 sentences, and that missing word is a verb. Let's put the appropriate verbs in these sentences, and then we'll see how these sentences look like. I drink apple juice. She eats a pizza every day. It is raining heavily today. Sun shines brightly. So you see the difference. Now we have put 2 verbs in the sentences, and now the sentences clearly convey a message, and we understand by reading this sentence, by listening these sentences, we understand that there is a message in these sentences. Okay, and let's compare these sentences with the sentences that we read earlier without verb, which were giving no sense at all. So it means that, we have proved that the verbs are the most important part of a sentence. Okay. Now the question is, how would you recognize a verb in a sentence? Where should we place a verb? Well, in the most cases, the most often, we put a verb right after the subject. Okay. In a sentence, a verb comes right after a subject. Now, what is a subject? Do you have some knowledge about the subject? Okay, this could be a confusing word for you, because subject, we know that subjects are like English and social studies and science. All these are subjects. But today in English grammar, we have a completely different meaning of subject. Subject is a performer of action. In a sentence, a word that shows the person or the thing which performs action, that is called a subject. Is that clear?